when you're a kid and a teenager, and you decide to be a musician, you decide to write songs, and you decide to perform in front of people, some people might look at it in a funny way, and maybe like their reaction could be something like, "Oh, you won't make it. It's not a business for you. You're not the kind of guy who should be, making music." Ever made that kind of experience?
Yeah, I mean, I come from like a really small town. I think most anyone growing up saying they're gonna be an actor or a rapper or whatever probably gets that. I mean, it wasn't like horrible, but I got tons of it. I mean, it's where I'm from. It's like it would be hard to believe that you're gonna like travel around the world and do what you want. But that's why I encourage people who have dreams to like chase them. No, the percentages aren't high, but like I didn't want to spend the rest of my life being like, man, I really wanted to do music for a living and something that I love, but I never took the chance because people told me that I couldn't do it,
I let you down. Let you down. Yeah. You don't want to make this work, you just want to make this work.
Your songs are very honest. They're, a lot of very emotional subjects in your songs. I mean, how do you stay focused? Recording these songs must be hard, but performing them, how is it for you? How do you focus and stay, calm on stage?
Sometimes I don't. Like, I wrote a song on my second album called How Could You Leave Us? And that was about my mom dying. And like that song, there's several shows where I like haven't been able to like finish the song. But, I think people understand that. I mean, that's a song I wanted to do live, not so I could like cry in front of thousands of people, but because I felt like that was a powerful, it's a powerful song, and there's the reaction and the way people related to it. I never knew that many people would relate to it. I know there's a lot of people that have gone through things like that, but the response from that song was like overwhelming, but in a great way of like, wow, like there's so many people that have been through what I've been through are way worse, so doing those songs live is hard, but to me, recording them is like insanely therapeutic. Like How Could You Leave Us was like one of the hardest things I ever did. Me and my producers had to like stop recording for a night because we were just like exhausted emotionally. You know what I mean? You're like picking through me. I had them leave the room because I was like crying at the end. Like I was like, hey dude, I want to like just talk. Like, I want you to play the instrumental and I want to talk, and I like want you to leave because it's like really uncomfortable. I don't like crying in front of people or whatever, and he left, and for like 5 minutes I just like talked, and it was like scary. I like listened back to it after, and it was like really emotional because you're like listening to yourself cry, but you're also like watching yourself say things that you didn't even know like you were feeling. If that makes sense.
Would you say without the music you're making, you would be in a maybe not so healthy place right now?
Oh yeah, I'll probably be in a really bad place. I mean, I'm already not in the best place, and I'm doing what I love, and I'm trying to maneuver that. So yeah, I mean, I'm terrified of like where I would be, so that's just like something personally I'm trying to work through in my life. But yeah, that's like a scary thought for me.